is all about. Um, this will be like one of many life spaces that we will be doing, and this will be the first one where we'll start to go into a deep dive, and then with all the other ones that will be coming, we'll collect more and more information on many different features, upcoming features that will be featured by the smart node technology. So uh, we have today as a starter BANQUA, which BANQUA stands as the pioneering global broker that bridges the realms of cryptocurrencies and traditional finance. And BANQUA is a comprehensive selection of over 40 leading cryptocurrencies, commodities, indices, forex offerings. And BANQUA is able to empower traders to engage in fee-free trading across the globe, what is also considered as a swap cost-free platform. And one of the most important features and core features that revolve around the BANQUA platform is the BANQUA stablecoin, also known as BNQ. Mr. Michele Tuminelli, would you mind to give a brief explanation of BANQUA role as a stablecoin within the BANQUA platform?
Yeah. In premise, sorry for my little English, but go. BNQ was born a new stablecoin within the BANQUA world. The important is the BNQ is pegged to the dollar USDT Tether, and with BNQ you will have access to all BANQUA services. With the BNQ you can trade without rollover cost, example overnight rates. With the BNQ you will be able to stake a green investment, staking trading with the excellent fixed returns in annual mode, in semi-annual mode, and in example in quarterly mode. Another with BNQ you can also do staking, social trading with the variable returns. Soon you will be able to spend your BNQ thanks the new BNQ card is nominative or anonymous mode. The choice is yours. It's okay?
That's awesome. Thank you very much. That's really great, Michele. The fact that a trading platform such as yours revolves around a proprietary stablecoin with all those features can have many advantages for BANQUA and the users of the platform themselves. Uh, I'm gonna help myself to hear about this different stacking options available for the BNQ holders, including like the green investment staking and credit staking, for example. Are you able to explain a little more about the difference, for example, about the green investment and the trading staking, if you will?
Okay. With the BNQ will be a staking green investment with excellent fixed returns in annual mode, in semi-annual mode, in quarterly mode. For example, a return for annual mode is 7%. In example, in semi-annual mode, the return is a 3%. And for example, in staking social trading, the return is a variable return. come si dice, indipendenza del social trading.
Yeah, so you're saying that basically the green investment staking would have a fixed APR, which is basically more secure compared to something like the trading staking, which has a variable APR, annual percentage revenue, which is related to how the trading of the brokerage will go, which can go from a smaller percentage to a higher percentage. Correct?
Yeah.
This is correct. Correct. Yeah.
Perfect. That's really good. That's really good. And we also had the one very important factor regarding the BNQ stablecoin, regarding the introduction of the DPEG insurance, which is a very important feature in the world of stablecoins, because up to today, I don't think there is any stable coin existent that has DPEG insurance within the token itself. Like, for example, USDT or USDC, as far as I know, they don't have DPEG insurance unless one person, like, that invests a certain amount of money with Circle, for example, in a custodial way, they request a special contract for a DPEG insurance. So I believe, myself and many other people, that the DPEG insurance, the fact that BNQ has a DPEG, will have a DPEG insurance, is a very crucial and important factor for the success of BNQ as a token. But there is another question that we had from some people of the community, from our community, and they were curious about why are you guys running a pre-sale for a stable coin? And they asked, like, does BANQUA need liquidity in this case, or there is a particular reason behind it?
Yes, this is very important for Banqua because the BSQ Winnie's coins is to be one of the first stablecoin to insurance itself against for the possible DPEG of USDT. This official news on social media soon. It's very, very, very important, and we are happy for this insurance for Banqua and for client of Banqua.
Yes, that's really good.
Mike, se vuoi aggiungere.
Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, you tell me.
No, yeah, that was really good. Mike, did you wanna say something about this?
Well, I mean, my segment is around the bridge as a fund manager. Is about the bridge for between Web 2 and Web 3. This is my focus right now. So I'm trying to design options and possibilities in order to understand how to also use asset from Web3 to create or to acquire something from real economy. This is actually something that BANQUA is it's a very let's say very ready on. I mean, we have been designing the things for 1 year. So, and actually we are scanning the environment, the startups environment for finding new technologies. We already have signed 3 contracts with the 3 different companies. And so let's say we with the green fund, with green investment is in the green fund, we're going to try to give some leverage to our let's say green mission and green perspective that we have at BANQUA. This is actually what we want to do with this fund. That's why we created it. We invest a lot of money, efforts, and energies on it. So I say that BNQ will be a very interesting financing tool. So to really go on a different level. I don't know at the moment if there's any other finance institution, fintech, or sort of companies that are doing something that we are trying to do. This kind of bridging between Web 2 and Web 3. I don't know. I'm not aware about it, but soon I think it will be many, because actually the asset that we find in the Web 3 environment or communities, it's becoming bigger and bigger. So sooner or later, actually, these assets need to be transferred to the real economy if we want to establish a certain power. And the interesting thing is that actually we don't need the big structure, the Web 2 centralized power they've done. In the past years and centuries. So right now with our blockchains in running, we can do something much more easier, lighter, and transparent. And I think it is a very big achievement for us. So we call ourselves kind of pioneers. I don't know if you recognize that, but
Yeah, so I will take cover for one moment because it feels like there is a lot behind all of this, and I can even understand that for like new users might be kind of confusing. So just to make a focus a little bit and try to resume what it's all about. So basically, you guys have been creating BANQUA, the two of you, and there is like one of you. It's coming from financial and trading background, and the other one of you is coming from real economy and huge experience in business and management. Is that right?
Yeah, correct.
So basically, from one side, you are working financially to offer like a stable coin with a deep insurance and all the facilities. Like, I must say, I'm pretty amazed about the also the staking percentage that as BANQUA you can offer. And I'm like also very happy to take the chance to thank you guys for giving us like some extra percentage in this staking as being partners. So for those of you who doesn't know that, basically BANQUA is offering, as Michele was explaining before, they're offering different kind of staking. You have the green investment staking, which goes with some percentage, and then you have the trading staking, which goes with different percentage. First one is fixed because it's low risk, and the second one is higher revenue and is higher risk because it's trading. And basically, whoever is going to buy BANQUA token from the launchpad is going to have extra percentage points on both of those staking, which is already like very, very nice. And on the other side, you're trying to solve, I would say, like the biggest problem in history, which is
you're right.
which is, I mean, there's lots of companies in real world that would like to enter the Web3 revolution, and they have no idea how to do that. And on the other side, there's like plenty of money into crypto, but there's no easy way to bring this money into real economy.
Indeed.
So, what's your main idea behind this bridge? How is this going to work? How are you going to connect companies around the world with crypto environments? And I suppose BANQUA is going to be like the middle way man to facilitate those kind of shift between fiat and crypto. Did I get it right?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, actually, that's why we designed BANQUA in this way. All the futures, financing futures, they're going to work in that direction. Imagine, of course, guys. I mean, you need to understand that the things we are trying to do, it's requires a lot of efforts. So it's a kind of vision, and okay, we have a mission, of course, first, and this could be our mission to establish this kind of bridge. between the two worlds, let's say that. And second, the vision is that in actually 1 year, let's try to have some fixed timeline, let's say that, or roadmap, as you want to call it. In 1 year, we can have the structure completed. And so, as you said, you summarized very well before. I mean, it's a kind of win-win point. So the two environments, at a certain point, they need to collide together. They need to actually absorb energy from one another. So that's, I think, right now we are in the let's say in the kind of verge of born a tool. You need to imagine BANQUA as like a tool. So it will be, of course, the financing tool, of course, the middleman in the process. So we need some reliable experts, for financing experts. They're gonna help us to design all the features, technical features that we need. Actually, you guys come on board also for this kind of things, because you are tech providers, and using your smart nodes. Wow, that's was a kind of skyrocket for us. It was a beautiful add up, and thank you for that. Actually, I'm gonna thank you
Yeah, that's
publicly
our
for.
pleasure. Our
Yeah, it
big
was very
pleasure
great
to
actually. Yeah,
help
yeah.
you out
Because
with
I
that.
mean, it would take I think three times the developing time. I mean, actually for doing what we have done. So thanks to you guys, we really short the process. So it was very good. So
Yeah,
yeah, I think
that was
you
our
summarized.
pleasure, and it's
Yeah.
it's it's also nice to be able to showcase how our technology is working. Basically, for the audience, H Suite is going to build the entire infrastructure of BANQUA. So basically, BANQUA will have you can order and use credit cards, and you can stake. You can open different stake positions, and like Coinbase or Binance or KuCoin, you will have those kind of custodial wallets where you deposit, you have your main wallet, then you have your trading wallet, your staking wallet. But a big difference compared to Coinbase or Binance or KuCoin is that basically Binance it's using custodial wallet because they own the keys of your trading wallet, main wallet, and staking wallet and such. Instead, BANQUA decided to use smart nodes technology in such a way that they will not have the keys of your custodial wallet. So it's like we call it partial custodial wallet, because actually the keys will be decentralized into a multi-signature wallet controlled by the smart nodes, which is very nice approach because shows BANQUA doesn't want to have like the central control. So it's like a kind of centralized crypto bank, but still they're doing like a big step forward considering the Web3 approach and the centralization. And this is what we are doing together basically. So in a few months you will see that the entire backend of BANQUA will be different, and everything you will see, like when you deposit fiat or USDT, or you buy with with credit card and such, you will basically buy BANQUA tokens within the Hedera network, and everything you do inside BANQUA, which means stake, unstake, moving your BANQUA tokens between main wallet and trading wallet. When you trade, when you win, when you lose, whatever you do is going to be basically Hedera based, thanks to the smart node technology. So it's truly something huge we are working on, and this is just like the technical aspect of it. But I have one question for Mike actually. How does it work for this green investment? It's like, I suppose that like if I stake my amount of token, any amount of token within the green investment, what's going to happen is like BANQUA has been contacting and selecting green businesses, and how does it work? Because you said
Yeah, that's a
something
very
beautiful before
sure. Yeah, that's a
about
very interesting.
transparency and
Yeah,
such.
Yes, this is good question actually. Okay, we are designing. I think soon, around maybe a couple months, we're activating a platform where people can monitorize and see all the things we are doing, basically for green investment. Imagine a simple, let's say a simple business like a growing bamboo plant. That actually right now is going to be a very important thing, very important, let's say, object for the future, because actually we are running off celluloids, and then we need to replace it with something else. So the two option would be fossil fuel, as we are doing right now, but actually it's going to be complicated to really run through the new regulations. And the second option would be using organic plants, like for instance bamboo. So at the moment we are talking with the three of the most interesting startups in the Mediterranean, between Northern Africa and South Europe, where they're building and they're acquiring some lands for building up a huge plantation for bamboo plants, and totally green, very very sustainable. You can use bamboo for doing many things, actually, from food to to structure. And it's a very interesting material, let's say that. And so basically how does work, because we already are building this new platform. There's going to be an incubator for new technology in the green mindset, let's say so. And this incubator, we're going to select the best, let's say, I mean, best for us enterprise they're gonna join in. And from that, we're gonna build them with them. We're gonna build a community that actually gonna use our external community for. They have a BNQ, for instance, and they invested in the green investment tool that Banqua are gonna offer. So part of the kind of revenue that actually we're gonna have from the selling or the trading of BNQ, all the things happening around the BNQ, the token, or let's say that, the stable coin. And we're going to use part of this revenue for, or let's say budget, for acquiring plants, land, and build up a real economy project. Actually, the interesting thing is the let's say the revenue. The revenue this project in real life is gonna have, of course, during the years, because they're gonna grow in profit, because it's a real business. So part of this profit will be shared by to the investors, and that's why this new platform it's a link to it's going to be linked to Banqua, because actually it's a Banqua property. This new platform is something we are investing in this new platform. And so everything will be transparent, and people, customers, and BNQ holders will be they can choose in our dashboard how they want to invest their money, and they're gonna know how this money can I mean the return on investment they're gonna have in one or two or three option. This is the thing. So I mean, in this way you already have done the bridge between Web 2 and Web 3. Once you are able to build something real in a real world, in a real economy, by crypto, and vice versa, so you're gonna profit the crypto holders by real business. This is already the bridge. The bridge is already there in place. You understand?
Yeah. I see the picture there. I have a couple of questions about this still, but I start seeing the puzzle. I can see there are like few questions in the chat, so I'm gonna just go through it quickly. So let me see that. First question is by Flufficus, who's asking who is providing the DPEC insurance. Can we already share the name of the insurance, or you guys want to wait once it's all done in papers?
Michele.
Sento male.
I guess he's muted.
No, it's not muted.
About the DPEG insurance, they were asking Michele. They're asking who's behind the DPEG, if we can disclose that information just yet. Can you hear
Hello?
us, Michele?
Hello? Sento male.
Okay. About they ask a question about BNQ at DPEG Insurance. Who is providing the DPEG insurance? They're asking.
Sento male, sento male. Hello?
Yeah,
Can you hear us?
I'm
Can
not
you hear?
sure, but feels like he's having like some connectivity issues. Okay, yeah, he's writing me on chat. He has some connectivity issues. Anyhow, the name of the insurance is going to be like, it's not still written in stones, but they're working very close to make the deal and sign the papers. And the name of the insurance is going to be Insurace. You can find it in insurace.io. I'm going to share the link so you guys can double check. It's basically the most famous insurance in the entire Web3 space. If you try to have a look, you would see that like basically Aave, Uniswap, SushiSwap, like all the main biggest DEX ever existed, they are all in covered by Insurace. And you can actually, it's very nice because you can actually even buy yourself an insurance when you trade. Like if you go to the cart, you would see that you can buy like insurance for 1inch or Aave or Curve or Convex or SushiSwap or whatever else. So it's worth to dig deep into it. And so yeah, that's the first questions that has been asked. Then there was another question, which is, so the stablecoin reserves are actively traded, some in high risk returns markets and some in the lower risk return markets. Not really. I mean, depends. If you just buy BANQUA and you keep it liquid, meaning you keep it in your main wallet, this money is going to be counted into the reserve and is going to be immediately available for withdrawal operation. In fact, if you buy BANQUA and you link it with BANQUA credit or debit card and you keep it in your main wallet, it's like Wirex or Coinbase or those kind of engines, you will be able to immediately spend this money with the credit card just because there is the reserve behind it. Then clearly, if you stake your money into the trading staking option, clearly one section of BANQUA, which is made up of professional trader, will be trading with this amount, and you will earn the percentages in the end of the staking time. And same wise, if you stake your money into the green investment, as Mike was explaining before, they will be selecting and listing and choosing the most promising green businesses out there. And they would basically, I'm not sure, Mike, maybe you can confirm if you will buy actions or you will invest money with them. That's not totally clear, but basically, BANQUA is going to enter into a partnership with those green business. And at the end of the year or at the end of the 6 months, whenever BANQUA is going to collect the profits, they will ping the profits back to you as a staker.
Yeah, sure. Well,
So that was.
imagine we gonna. Yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna tell you a little bit more.
Go ahead.
Basically, what we're gonna do is just like it as usually works in the startup environment. It's going to be some kind of private equity with the let's say developers, startup developers, and we going to acquire some property, or then we, of course, it's going to be something that we need to go. We're already negotiating with these people, and the interesting things for the holders, BNQ holders, is that at the end of the year, each year they're going to get some kind of share, some profits, of course, of what we are investing in, what is the startup gonna profit each year. It's a kind of large scale investment, and that you can see it's a, let's say, double impact investment. Once one impact is going to be direct from finance, and the other one is going to be from real economy. So this is the bridge. Actually, it must work like that. I mean, someone invests in finance asset, it should be they're gonna get some money from real economy. It actually doesn't work like that right now for crypto, because no one have been done this before. So this is the kind of new things that we wanna bring up in the market. That's why I think we are designing BANQUA in this way. But I think the guys in your communities are gonna see these things very soon. I think 1 month, even 1 month, maximum 2. We're gonna deliver the new platform, so they can read up all the things, they can understand, make up their mind, and see how does work all the operation. So it's quite clear, and of course, is as I said before, it's very transparent. I mean, because we do believe in Web3 development, so we know how does work the peer-to-peer, and we like it actually. So we are kind of people, we like it, because we are all crypto fan in this kind of fans. So I'm saying we understood what that means. Yeah, we understood what that means, decentralized power. Let's say that we understood that. So it's
absolutely.
yeah.
I have few questions more, but first I want to read one comment. It's not really a question, it's more a comment kind of things from Fluffygus.
Guys.
I want to read it because it's nice. It's kind of fun, it's kind of provoking, but it's also kind of smart. So it says, wow, so you're investing in traditional or green business with the deposits, not at all different from banks. Well, as far as I can understand, I mean, you're partially right, because actually BANQUA is a bank, so it's investing as a bank would do.
For bank, it's a digital bank, of course. Yeah, but
So
banks
the difference between you and a classical bank, because Fluffygus made a point there, the difference between you and a classical bank would be that basically the money we invest in BANQUA, or let's say, if we buy BANQUA, we keep it liquid, we understood it's our money, it's liquid, and that's done. If we stake, then you use this money into either green investment, either staking. So the main difference between a classic bank and BANQUA would basically be that the way you would invest, it's coming, it's using their network on its basis, so it's going to be kind of transparent in a way, and we're going to know what the green investments are and what with who are you going to partner with. Is this correct?
Yeah, of course, this must be the difference. Otherwise, why we are talking about crypto and using blockchain peer-to-peer transparencies? This is the thing. I mean, when you go invest in your, let's say, in a normal traditional fund, in normal bank, in a commercial bank, let's say that, let's call it as they are. I mean, you invest some money, but you don't know what this money will be used actually. And in my opinion, they are not going to use it. They're not going to use it in the real economy. Is it just kind of, let's say, buy and sell within the buy and sell? It's a kind of,
Well,
it's a lie.
We all know the trick behind it, right?
Yeah, indeed. Listen, and the Fluffygus, I mean, he has a good point. But we all know this point. I mean, we actually live in this planet, so we all know how these bankers work. BANQUA, what we are trying to do with BANQUA is a very kind of different character. Let's say that we want to play a different role, because we know that the real stuff, guys, real things are important, and that we want to, we won't help these people. I mean, we won't help. We want to help just the crypto holders to acquire real economy things. Luckily, right now it's quite complicated. because you don't have a really middleman that's been designed for doing these things. You don't have the license. We don't have a middleman with by license they can do these things. That's why we have the license to do these things. So that's why we
Yeah,
prepare.
actually, that was going to be my next question. Well, I have two questions right now, which I think it's
Guys,
passing through everybody's mind.
Michele is trying to tell me something, I think.
yeah, guys. Now I feel sorry. Now I feel. For the peg, I'd
What?
some info. Some info. How
Shall we
does the
wait or
peg?
can I go ahead?
How does the peg insurance work
You
to
still with us?
protect? Tell me.
Yeah, we
Sentite?
can hear you. Go ahead. Go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Ah,
Go.
okay.
Okay. So,
Uh,
first question would be
No,
talking about.
Tomaci, sorry. Michele was speaking about something. I don't know if you can hear him.
No,
Yeah, he was speaking.
I guess he's muted, guys. I see
No,
it's.
we were hearing him. So you're the only one that does not hear, which means you might have some by mistake. You've,
Oh, okay. Try now.
go ahead, Michele.
yeah. For the peg, I'd some info. And question: how does the peg insurance work to protect the BNQ stakers and keep the coin stability? Okay,
Yeah, that's a good point.
it's a very important. If the USDT develops for the more than 72 hours, okay, insurance will step in and cover any loss in value. This is very important for the client
Yes,
and for the
yes.
Banqua.
That's good. Very good point. Yeah, it's very good that you precise these things. Very good.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Michele. Tomaci, yeah, you said you had some questions that you want to take up on.
Yeah, actually, I have two big questions here. The first one is talking about transparency, right? Let's suppose like I am the one who is running the bamboo plant business,
Yes.
and I talk to Banqua and you tell me that you can invest into my company and we make a deal and so on. How do you how can you guarantee the transparency? I think like are you going to help the green enterprise into entering the Web3 so like they can monitor the plant production or the how the plants grow or the carbon negative? Are you going to introduce them to Web3 in such a way that they can use the Web3 to, like all
No,
this
no.
carbon
I
offset
see. I
and
see.
all?
No, you're right. I think you get the point. You're right. And of course, the startups they're gonna be helped to develop Web3 technology. So indeed, we're gonna be 100% monitoring carbon emission, all this kind of stuff. And also, we're gonna have a surveillance video to monitoring the enterprise and acquire information 24 hours. I mean, actually, this is how they work right now. The new startup, the new enterprises, they are 100% tech.
Okay,
Let's
I see
say,
that.
yeah, tech oriented. I mean, actually, the only way to do it is today is just have this kind of new technology help you to understand about the weather, the sickness, all this kind of stuff of the plants, monitoring each plant on the field, so understand the soil, acidity, alkaline things. I mean, I know things about agriculture right now, and that's the direction we are going. And so, of course, Banco is going to be for these people also let's say the tech jump for going to Web3 and acquire all this new technology. They actually, in a certain way, they're going to help. The new technology going to help these farmers and producers to acquire also new fund, because we need to remember also there's a huge fund in Europe and in the United States right now that are going to help and support this new technology. And
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be a cross chain interest for us, for them, and for the stakeholders. I mean, it's a kind of win-win operation because I mean, when
Yeah,
you're gonna use transparency, you're gonna be you have a kind of this kind of vision. I mean, it's gonna be very very interesting also to live for that, to see how it does work.
yeah, yeah. There's another comment from Fluffy because she's saying I'm familiar with the MRV steps for carbon credits, but I think that the Guardian is stepping up the integrity of the tokenization process. Yes. I will explain this to Mike. Basically, Hedera as a tool which is called the Guardian, which is basically Hedera based, and it's I would say it's an official protocol for carbon negative and carbon credits kind of thing. So definitely, we would be using it if we are going to talk about carbon credits. 100%, that would be very nice, and
Yeah,
it's
you
also
see
very nice.
already, they already have the
Go
tools.
ahead.
You see that? Yeah, they already have the tools.
Yeah, as we've been talking in our previous calls privately, Hedera it's like maybe the first and the only truly carbon negative blockchain. So you are definitely stepping into the right place, guys. And it's
Indeed.
also wonderful to know that in order to onboard green businesses, you will require them to be on chain in such a way that the entire production flow would be like on Hedera and would be like fully transparent from the beginning to the end. That makes lots of sense to me, and yeah, it's a huge mission, but I'm very
Well, I
happy
mean,
someone is taking
yeah,
over it.
it's a very big mission. You're right. I mean, you said right, but actually, we do believe it's the future in the present right now. So, and if someone need to design, if you want to design new things right now, this is the way to design. I mean, what else you want to design? I mean, right
Yeah,
now we understood the world is completely changed. I mean,
yeah,
it's totally different. Yeah, so we need to adapt the world to understand how to shift with
yeah,
reality, and we need also to provide people that hold some crypto, how to use it in the right way, how to use it for get some profit, and not only just in the blockchain platform and in the finance way. We need to introduce a new way to acquire real things, to invest in the real
absolutely,
things. Yeah, this is the
absolutely.
mission, guys. This is
I have one more questions for you, and then I would ask the guys if you want to raise your hand, I would bring you like on the stage so you can actually speak instead of writing. Um, but meanwhile, I have like one last question that is popping up my mind, which is
yeah.
when you talk about this bridge, right? So basically, the main problem from a let's call it Web 2 business is that if they want to take advantage of the liquidity which is coming from crypto, they should actually have their own token and they should actually run pre-sales, and we all know right now that the CAC and all those kind of limitations and legal issues that are going on. So basically, the main problem for a Web2 business when they want to have investors from the crypto space is that they cannot easily make a pre-sale of their own token. So this is where BANQUA is popping in, right? Because BANQUA has all the legal structure in place to be selling BNQ token, easy. And then BANQUA will be the one investing the real money into the real company and then turning it back into crypto to crypto investors. Did I get this right?
Yes, yes, can work like that.
Okay.
Yes, and why pre-sale a stablecoin? The pre-sale was created to give the possibility of taking advantage of important bonus, for example, for a limited period, or how BNQ stablecoin contributes to stability and the functionality of Banco platform, for example. For example, BNQ contributes to the stability of BANQUA thanks to its stability and its services. Furthermore, thanks to self-the-peg insurance, it is not exposed to imminent, very important, it is not exposed to imminent financial collapse. Okay?
Yeah,
For BANQUA, this is very important, very, very, very important.
makes sense. Thanks a lot. We have one more questions from Possible TS, who is asking, can you talk a little about previous experience of BANQUA founders? So that's for you guys. Maybe Mike, maybe
Yeah, well,
it's easier for you to talk about both.
yeah,
I don't know how
well, yeah.
Michele
Well,
feels like it, but go ahead.
I will summarize. I will summarize a little bit. Well, Michele works in the finance environment since more than 20 years, so he's a lot of experience on this. And then he had a vision a couple years ago to create BANQUA, and because he had some, he understood the shifting actually. So creating a new digital bank, a crypto bank actually, it would be a very important asset for the future for, let's say, for all the believers. That's what I would say. And for regarding myself, I'm a classical entrepreneur, like let's say crazy for creating things since I was very young, and I've done always each type of enterprise. And so we joined together because we understood the value, as I think Topachi was saying from the beginning. So we basically our vision collide when we understood that finance can meet entrepreneurship in a different way, because right now we have different tools available. Let's say like that. It's very clear like that. So we need to learn to play with different tools, and so that's why we need to redesign the game exactly like that. So we have a very big opportunity right now in front of us. So that we actually will reshape the form, and we rethink our game, the game we live in.
Yeah, absolutely. It's epic time.
It's epic
I might
time. Yeah,
say.
it's epic time. Yeah. It's epic time.
It's epic time.
100%. It's epic time.
Yeah.
It's happening right
Well,
now. It's happening right now. These communities are very, very important. These communities are let's say, the designers for the future. That's what they need. We need tools. So people like
yeah,
me and Michele, they're providing tools. You are providing technologies. Communities believe on us in providing liquidity, and others insurances, and so on. This is actually doesn't work. This has always been work like that. And so basically, we are designing our new place with different rules, because actually the rules that have been driving this kind of place for a long time, maybe they are no longer convenient for human being. This is the problem, guys. It's no longer convenient for us. That's why we have this kind of wake up calling maybe 10 years ago, and I remember it was a 2012. I remember it was a very interesting period, and we got this kind of wake up call, and we grab it, and from there we start to create a new asset. And right now we have a new tools, new playground, and it's up to us what we design, and we're gonna use it.
Yes, yes, it's correct. It's correct. And now and in the future, more benefit for BNQ stakers. Okay,
Sure.
will always be very interesting. An example is having 10% on your first training deposit, or big important the advantages of using an anonymous or nominative BANQUA card for your
Yeah.
expenses.
For instance,
All-
there's another.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. All thanks to the BANQUA award. Okay. It's for me for the group of BANQUA. It's very important.
Yeah, I can get that. About the anonymous card, I guess everyone is wondering, how do you guys handle the KYC? I guess it's going to be like something like you can spend as much as your country allows, or something like this, right?
A total into the approach of in the world of BANQUA into the BANQUA.
Okay.
Total into the BANQUA into the BANQUA experience.
Okay. I get that. Wait a sec. Okay, so guys, if you have if you have any questions, or if you would feel like having a direct talk and you want to step on the stage, just let us know. Okay, there's another question actually, which is possible asking, is there any chance of BANQUA invest in HBARSUITE as a startup and become an asset as other green investments? Mike, you still
Yeah,
with
I mean,
us?
sorry. Yeah, it was my little dog. Sorry. Yeah, keep going. Yeah, he's invest in HBAR. Yeah, of course. Why not? We would like to. I mean, we are already using your technology. Why not?
Yeah, makes sense.
We also can. Yeah, imagine we can do a promoter. Yeah, we can promote your technology. Actually, we are already doing these things.
Yeah, I know that, but the guys don't.
Yeah, they don't. They
So
don't know. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
it's nice
But
for me to read
but
that.
I think when are we gonna introduce and deliver our new platform, the platform we are talking about, the bridging platform, we call it like that. I think over there will be everything will be disclaimed very well, so they can understand all the stuff we're going to, how we work
Absolutely,
together. I think
absolutely.
it's
But
they need to have a
basically,
little bit more patience for 1 month, one more month, and then I think everything will be clear. Of course.
yeah. Well, just to give an overview, basically, BANQUA is not yet buying into HSuite, but we became partnership, which means that they're going to use our tech, and they offer us like a cut of the revenues from the profits from now on. Meanwhile, people start using the tech, and in the same time, wherever they are going to hook on a green business company, and this green business company needs to jump into the Web3 world, basically BANQUA is going to provide the smart node technology to them. So
Indeed, that's right. Yeah,
it's
of course.
like an intrinsic mechanism which is backfeeding each other for a long-term relationship, which is exactly
Clear.
what we were looking for from our like first official partner.
Yes.
Okay. There's any one of you
Yes.
who wants to step in? Any one of you who wants to just use the voice, make questions?
Top of the hour. So if anybody doesn't have any more questions, we're gonna close the call soon.
Yeah.
All right.
Seems like we're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
All
a
right.
pleasure to you guys. Thanks a lot, Miguel and Mike, to join us in this call, and thanks to all the audience here present. And sorry again, we couldn't have the Twitter space, which usually recorded, but we will try to have a Twitter space next time. And if not, we'll do another Discord call, or maybe do some recorded interview as well, so we can upload it on YouTube as well. Thank you all.
Alright.
I still don't get why it's you apologizing when it should be Elon Musk doing that. But
Yeah.
that's okay. That's
For
okay.
not being able to tell Elon Musk to fix the platform.
We're gonna make a phone call.
Young,
Come on.
young.
All right, guys. Thanks
Yeah.
everyone. The
Thank you
audience
for your
Yes,
and you.
time.
yes.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks to
Dear, thank you very much.
HBARSUITE. We have entered the new world of safer technology for BANQUA and its customers, and the same time for the entire BANQUA world. And we are happy with this partnership. We are happy.
We're happy
Yes.
to. Thanks a lot, guys. It's our pleasure.
Thank you, guys. Have a good night. Thank you.
You
Thank
too.
you.
Talk
Thank
soon.
you. Have a
Bye.
good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.